This Torah class is brought to you by TorahAnytime.com.
The Chida in the Moreh Be'etzvan, Simchas Ois Reish Ches Tzadi, he talks about the importance of Chodesh Cheshvan and the days after Simchas Torah. Says the Chida, Achar HaChag, after Sukkot, v'Chodesh Cheshvan, Yisametz b'Yira Shamayim v'Talmud Torah Lishma. One should strengthen himself in the fear of God and learning Torah for its own sake. Ki hi tchilas hashana, because this is really the beginning of the year. What does it mean, it's the beginning of the year? This is not the beginning of the year. I thought we're done with the beginning of the year. Now I'm ready for the year. No, as they say, that's not. Those are the rituals of the beginning of the year. But now we're to the hard work of the beginning of the year. So the Chida says, once Simchas Torah is over, now the year is ready to begin. And therefore, he says, to have the simna tava l'cha hashana. Whatever we do now is a good omen for the rest of the year. First of all, he says, V'ata ki karev hu la'asos yemei teshuva. So since we're still close to the 10 days of repentance, you want to show that whatever you did during the 10 days of repentance, it wasn't a facade, it wasn't a show, it was genuine. Imagine if the day after Simchas Torah, you call it quits. God, I'm back to my pasakum, and I'm back to all of my foolishness from past years. You want to show that everything you did until now was real. If you're going to slacken off, it will not be accepted favorably. Adarabba, says the Chida, you should make a siman tov for the whole year to run like a gibar be'esek haTorah. It's an interesting concept. One would have thought that the concept of simone milsa or siman tov only applies to the real beginning of the year, Rosh Hashanah, Yom Kippur. Here the Chida comes and he extends it that in the days in the aftermath of Simchas Torah, even in Chodesh Cheshvan, that too, we still apply the rule of Simna Tava, because this is also considered the beginning of the year. Now, the Rabbi Chaim Falag'i in Siman Chafhei, Ois Mem Ches, quotes the Chemdas Yamim, as he often does. And I want to thank my friend Rafal Ansel who pointed this to me. Rabbi Chaim Falag'i writes, Minag Chasidim Rishonim L'Hiskadesh Atzmam B'Yom HaKippurim. It is the custom of the early righteous ones to sanctify themselves on Yom Kippur, b'kedushas machshava v'dibur ma'isa. But then he says, miyoim simchas Torah ad shnei masar yom achar chag, for 12 days following Simchas Torah. So Simchas Torah in Chutz La'aretz is the 23rd day of Tishrei. So you have a week and another 5 days of Cheshvan to fulfill this practice of the early Hasidim. And these 12 days correspond to the 12 months of the year. And they gather into their homes during these 12 days. And during these 12 days, they review their learning. This is a wondrous Segulah, that if someone is dedicated to Talmud Torah during these 12 days, they will have heavenly assistance their whole life, from the beginning of the year until the end of the year. And whatever they do will be successful, whether they're involved in learning, whether they're involved in piety, whether they're involved in business. So here we have a wondrous Segulah of Reb Chaim Falag'i, that if somebody is extra dedicated to Talmud Torah during the 12 days of the year, right after Simchas Torah, as the Chida taught, this is the beginning of the year. The real Simna Tava for the rest of the year goes by the beginning, and the beginning of the year is after Simchas Torah. These days, 7 days, the last 7 days of Tishrei, the first 5 days of Cheshvan, are the beginning of the year, the heads of the year, each day corresponding to another month of the year. And if we take advantage of these days, we will be successful in learning, in saintliness, and in business. May the Rebbe Shalom bless us to take advantage of all of our opportunities.
You've just experienced another Torah class brought to you by TorahAnytime.com.